Hey guys, today I'm reviewing Sports Research Daily Probiotics 60 Billion CFU delayed release for men and women. So I ended up giving this probiotic 1.5 out of 5 stars. It wasn't like my most hated probiotic, but it was just like too much and too little at the same time, and nothing was gelling properly. So I bought this on Amazon for $21.95, and you get 30 capsules, so it works out to be only 73 cents a day to take, which is right on that average mark. It's pretty much exactly where it usually lands for an average probiotic. But I do want to say on Amazon, this had a ton of like 5-star reviews, and I've never heard of Sports Research before, this company. But they do have on, when you buy the product, they have a little, basically plug in your information and you can get a free product, but you have to give like a good review. So always be mindful of if there's just a ton of 5-star reviews. Like I was looking on there and there's maybe 3 or 4 that are 1-star, 2-star, and things like that. So that was kind of my first red flag with this one. But anyways, getting more into it. So you're going to take one veggie capsule a day, and it says to take it with food. And these capsules, I'll show you guys what they look like. I would say they're a little bit on the bigger side, and they did kind of have a tendency to get stuck in my throat, which is never fun. And it also says that refrigeration isn't required, but it's highly recommended. And I feel like those ones, like I refrigerated it, but also like it's being shipped in the heat. I live in Arizona. It's just hot all the time. And I feel like my probiotics were like dead. I feel like nothing was viable. That's one thing I like when it can just be strictly, non-refrigerated and things like that. But anyways, let's get into the ingredients. So each capsule has a whopping 60 billion CFU, and it comes in 12 different probiotic strains, 12 lacto and bifidobacteria strains. Like you've heard me say before, just too much of it is just not good. Too many strains, too many CFU, they kind of can compete with each other, and so you don't really get much of anything that's good. It's just too much, and it can lead to side effects and just all kinds of icky things. I do like one strain in here though that's used, it's L. plantarum, and that's been shown to help balance out the good and bad bacteria levels. It can help with IBS symptoms. It can help with regular bowel movements and things like that. But what I thought was weird is that you're going to jam in 60 billion CFU and 12 different strains, but then they don't put in any prebiotic fiber, which is something I definitely like to see in my probiotics. So I thought that was kind of strange that there's so much in there and then they don't have that prebiotic fiber, which is pretty common now, and that's something I really want to look for. For the allergy concerns, there aren't any. It does have non-GMO potato starch. That's the only thing that's a little bit different in here. But it is certified vegan, non-GMO, no dairy, no gluten. I don't know if I said this, no gelatin, and I think that's it. But so those are all fine. And for the side effects, I personally didn't see any side effects, good or bad. So that's why I think that I feel like there's nothing viable in here, because even me that I take probiotics all the time, something this potent, I would definitely see some side effects for the first week or so. I didn't feel anything, and I also just didn't feel any benefits. So I have IBS and food allergies and a weakened immune system, all these different things, and I feel like this did not help whatsoever. So that was definitely a huge bummer, and another reason why I rated it 1.5 out of 5 stars. But the company does give you a 90-day money-back guarantee, so luckily they do, because I might need that. So overall, I gave it that 1.5 out of 5 stars. Just not my cup of tea. It didn't have any benefits for me. There's just not a good combination of CFU and strains, and there's no prebiotic fiber, and it's just too much of too many things and not enough of others, so that's kind of a bummer. But If you guys have any other probiotics for me to try, just drop them in a comment below and I will test them out for you. And then if you'd like to visit us for more information, you can go to ProbioticsGuide.com or on Facebook and Twitter.